Welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. We're still going strong. A little bit behind in knitting, but that's okay. I've already mentioned this before. I have like 2 weeks off at the end of the year. So if I get a bit behind, that's fine. I'm gonna have plenty of knitting time. I have plenty of knitting time in the upcoming weeks. I hope everybody had a great December 5th. I know I had an amazing birthday, and now that Jason's not home, he's at work, I can talk about it a little bit. In case you can't tell, I am scanning some minis. This is sepia. I am currently on my break. I tried to brew some coffee in my Keurig, but the damn thing's not working. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm gonna try to fix it in a minute, but it can wait for now. Anyway, so I apologize before I even started Vlogmas, but there's always some bad angles, especially when it comes to scanning. So I'm sitting here, so I want to tell you about yesterday. So Jason, he's not a surprise guy. He doesn't like surprises. He doesn't like to plan surprises. He's not a Christmas person. Like, he just overall, he had some experiences as a kid that leads him to have kind of a dislike for Christmas. I don't push Christmas on him. I try to, he doesn't really celebrate Christmas. He does in the sense that, like, we still go to Christmas dinner. He celebrates it for me, basically, because I love Christmas. But he's sometimes grinchy about it. But he's been really good. So he's not big on surprises and things like that. He's not big on birthday cake. He doesn't really see why everybody celebrates these kind of things. So yesterday he put in so much effort into making sure I had a good birthday, and he bought me tickets to go see Crystal on Ice, which is a Cirque du Soleil show. He took me to dinner and a movie. We went to Red Robin. We went to go see Fantastic Beasts. And then we went to Kroger afterwards. And I was like, why are we stopping here? He went inside and bought me a birthday cake. And then he came home and tried to decorate it for me. So he did a good job yesterday. And I had a fantastic birthday. It was amazing. So I am almost done. I just have to scan these minis, and then I will show you the pile of yarn I've been working on scanning over the last couple days. I didn't realize I had dyed up so much on, was it Monday, I believe? Yeah, Monday. I didn't realize I had dyed up so much. So I just got done editing yesterday's Vlogmas. So when I get done scanning, and labeling, I am going to run this stuff upstairs. And when I go up there, I will go ahead and upload yesterday's Vlogmas. So you guys will have that soon, which by the time you get this, you'll have had it for about a day, or at least a couple hours. So I wanted to talk about Advent. What is that squirrel doing? There's a squirrel outside and he's just like wagging his tail. I think he's scratching his tail and it's freaking adorable as shit. Anyway, so I ended up purchasing 21 gifts for Jason. Now when I say that, they're not expensive gifts. So some of them cost me less than $5. Some of them cost me $30. There was 2 gifts that cost over $50. So overall I have spent maybe $250, which I am actually really impressed with, considering I got 24 gifts for him. And that's what he spent on my birthday tickets. Or he spent like $230 on my birthday tickets, which I told him, like, that's ridiculous. I kind of decided that's actually my Christmas present too, because we forgot that the TSO tickets that we bought, he actually bought those for me for my birthday. So technically he didn't need to get me a birthday gift, and he did. So I'm trying to think, I think I said I have 21 gifts. So if I could find 4 more like cheapo things. Like not cheapo that like it's not worth it, but like maybe some candy or something. I'm trying to think. Oh, Reese's. He loves Reese's. So yeah, things like that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a full 25-day advent calendar for him. And today's day 6, which means he gets to open up 6 gifts today. Which I'm a little nervous about because not everything's in. So hopefully that stuff comes in. I'll just wrap it as it comes. Jason's really bad about waiting. Anytime I've bought him a gift in the past, he always gets it early because he figures it out, and he will go tearing the house apart if he knows something's in the house, and typically he finds it, even though typically, no, he only finds it because I give him a hint because I'm tired of him tearing up the house. Like last year I bought him a Nintendo Switch and he found out like a week before Christmas. But I think I'm gonna buy him some Reese's. I'm gonna buy him a French press for his desk because he does not like the coffee they have there. And maybe I'll buy him like a canister and some coffee, and then that will put us at 25 days. Like a canister to keep the coffee in, to keep it fresh. And then that would keep us that would put us at 25 days, and then he could open up something every day. And a lot of stuff I bought, he just got a new job, he just got promoted, he has his own office. So I got a lot of things that he can decorate his office in. So like I got him like a Seahawks calendar and a bunch of Seahawks stuff. So like a Seahawks mouse pad, a Seahawks pencil holder, like all that kind of stuff. So I think I got him like a little picture frame, and I'm gonna print out some of our pictures of me and him and our family and put them in there. Like I'm gonna get a really good picture of Izzy and put them in the picture frames, and maybe even the boys, the kitties. They're hard to photograph though. And put those in the picture frame so he can put that on his desk at work because he loves that kind of stuff. So that's gonna be one of the gifts. I got him some Seahawks, like a Seahawks coffee cup, a Seahawks water bottle. I got him the Nintendo Retro, I don't know what it's called. The thing that looks like a Nintendo is preloaded with games. He has he doesn't have the NES, that's the one I just bought him. He has the other one. The Super Nintendo is what he has. So I bought him the NES. I bought him 2 games for the Switch. I bought him a set of controllers for the Switch. I bought him the wheels for Mario Kart 8. And to be fair, like some of that stuff is for me too, because I'm gonna play it. Like the controllers I bought are the pink and green ones. He already has the red and blue ones. He wanted the pink and green ones so I could play 2-player games with him. So like it's not just gifts for him. The more expensive ones are family gifts that I can use, or that the kids can use when they come over. So those are a little bit different. But yeah, so I think I've got a plan together. So I am about to finish labeling all this stuff I'm gonna show you first. Then I'm gonna start labeling it all. From there, I will upload yesterday's Vlogmas. I will package and ship any orders. I think there's 5 that I need to package and ship today. And I will start cleaning and then wrap his gifts that I have. And then I will be doing training the rest of the day for work. So I'm hoping to get all that done on my lunch so that way I can do my training the rest of the day and knit. I'm at 75%. I would like to get at least 2 lessons done today, which I think is absolutely reasonable. And that should put me around 85% of the way done, because I think I have 3 lessons in the simulation left. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful December 6th, and I will check in with you later. Bye. I'm gonna label that skein, and I have to be careful because just to the right of this pile are spoilers for my, okay, so if it's Friendsgiving, is it Friendmas? Knitmas? I don't know. Anyway, so no spoilers there, but here I gotta label all these. So wish me luck. this is my grid wall, and there's not a whole lot of yarn, much more yarn that can fit on this. They're pretty packed in there. There's a couple pegs that could have 1 or 2 of each colorway, but all of this is going to be in my ready to ship update next week. So lots of stuff available in time for Christmas. And then I even have some minis to put together some mini kits. But I didn't realize how much dyeing I had been doing, because as I dye orders for the shop, I just throw in an extra skein or 2 or an extra mini. Or when I was dyeing the wholesale orders, I would throw some more stuff in. So everything on this wall is going to be posted as ready to ship next week. And as long as you're in the US, it will be guaranteed by Christmas if you order next week. So I'm excited, and I hope you guys love everything that I've been working on, because I do. Oh, beautiful humans. It is 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. to be more specific. And I am settling down while my phone is plugged in charging to finish up my training. I'm at 82%. I did a lesson this morning. I have 3 left. 3 more lessons and I will be certified in lean. And I have some knitting that I pulled out to work on while I'm doing my training. I didn't get to show this yet, but I have started knitting day 4 on my Winter Wonderland of Minis wrap, and I am absolutely loving this like chevron-y type pattern. I don't know if it's considered chevron or if it's considered like arrows or what, but I love it. I love this colorway by Teeny Button. She is a genius, because every time I pick out a color, I'm like, I don't know how well that's going to look next to the next one, and it's amazing. She is a color genius, and I love her yarn so much, and I'm so incredibly happy that I get to make a memories project with it. Here it is. So, excuse me. So I'm going to sit here and knit while my phone charges and knock out some more lessons on this training. And once my phone's charged, I'm probably going to, around 3:30, 4 o'clock, if I haven't finished, I'll probably call it quits for the day. And I will FaceTime Levi and knit and talk with him. I've already cleaned the house today. I've scanned and labeled yarn. I've packaged orders. They're sitting outside of my mailbox. I ate lunch, which I had birthday cake for lunch and milk, and it was fantastic. So I have no other obligations today other than this training, and I get to knit while I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and venture out to say that by the end of today I will have finished day 4 and day 5 and opened day 6. Day 6 won't be knit today, but it'll be opened. So I plan to get caught up with the opening of Advents today, which means you guys will get to see me open 2 Advents today. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm going to say it's going to happen, because if you believe it, it'll come true. And how exciting, because you missed out on that yesterday, because I missed out on it yesterday because I just wasn't ready to open them yet. I will say that I also started an Advent calendar for Jason. I was going through counting the presents I purchased him, and when I say presents, like some of them, like I bought kits together, like I bought like a fan chest for Seahawks, and it came with like 5 random things in it, and I bought it like at a crazy, ridiculous, awesome price on Black Friday. So I didn't subscribe to anything. I just bought one of their boxes. So that gives me 5 gifts to give him. So when I counted up everything, I had 21 gifts. And there was one more thing that he had been wanting. He's been wanting a French press for his office. And I'm like, perfect. So I got a French press, I got some coffee, I got a mini grinder, and I got a storage container for the coffee. So between that added 4. That means he's got 25 days. So I just made an Advent calendar. So today he gets to open up 6 things. so exciting. Some of it, he's probably going to roll his eyes and be like, what's this? But it's like stuff that came in the chest because you don't get to pick it out. They just randomly put stuff in there. Some of it, he's going to be like, really, Melissa? And I'm like, I didn't pick it out. I just, whatever. Anyway, so he gets to open some stuff up. And I'm excited for him because I've been feeling pretty guilty because I have all this Christmas amazingness and I get to open Advents every day and he gets nothing. And I think he was feeling a little left out. And I think that's part of why he's being a Grinch. I also totally thought about getting us matching pajamas for Christmas. And I was like, we can show up Christmas Day to open up presents in our matching pajamas, and I might still do that. Before I thought about the French press, I was actually going to get me and him matching pajamas and Izzy, because they have them for your dogs too. But it was like $80 for 2 pairs of pajamas and like a dog sweater, and I'm like, I can't pay that. And I had $30 in Kohl's cash that I forgot about that expired yesterday. I'm kind of salty on that one. But I'm just going to do some shopping around, see if I can find them for any cheaper. And if I can, then I will get us some. And if not, it's not for me because I don't want to spend more than like $30 or $40 for 2 pairs of pajamas and a dog sweater. That's probably still a little much. I would like to get away with like $10 a piece. But then again, the pajamas that I just bought were like $15. Like, you can't get... Everything's so expensive. Don't sniff the popcorn. I saw the popcorn laying out on the coffee table, and Izzy is like, Mom, can you pop this because I want some? Izzy's a cake fiend. Like, every time I pull out my birthday cake, she like freaks out. I didn't know she liked cake. I took the icing off, and it's a white cake, so I just gave her like a little piece of white cake, and she is obsessive now. Okay, I'm gonna go. I will talk to you soon. Bye. So after 4 or 5 long weeks of tracking down the correct course materials and going through these boring trainings, I am finally Lean Six Sigma certified. Now on to get my white belt. Hey y'all, this is JC's podcast. Go ahead.
You got it.
Hi guys. Hi everyone. I just tried to record this and Jason knocked my phone out of my hand. You hurt my finger. Go get it. It's still recording. Go get it. That hurt. Guys, this is take 3. Jason keeps coming over and knocking my phone out of my hand. I guess that's how he feels about Vlogmas. No, stay away. I'm going to record you dancing if you don't go away. So, anyway, the beauty of editing. Guys, I have been trying to record for about 20 minutes, and every time I try, Jason bugs me. So he is currently upstairs putting on pants, and we're just going to pretend he's not trying to get attention and try to make it through this. So I have been knitting. I got certified today in my lean training. He's not going to stop. He's not going to stop. Okay, we just have to ignore him. Got certified in lean training today, and so I got lots of knitting done. Day 4 is done on everything except for my snow melt shawl, which I'm actually working on right now. I got asked to do a video about how I switch my colors with the mohair as I'm working this shawl, and so I'm going to do that when I start day 5, and I will upload it into the Vlogmas videos. But, so that means this is my last one I'm knitting for day 4. I'm going to open up day 5 next, and start knitting all of day 5 and spinning all of day 5. But I did get a little gift in the mail from one of my dear friends and customers, Arity. You guys have heard her name before because she tends to find these cute little bee-themed things, and she sends me random things in the mail, and it just puts a smile on my face every time, and a lot of times they come when I need them most. So I had a really bad day the other day, so stuff like this is just, it's so thoughtful and kind and such a surprise, and I absolutely love it. So she sent me this little bee progress keeper from the Scrappy Thread, and it is so cute. I'm gonna put it on my Advent shawl. It just makes me so incredibly happy. So thank you so much, Arity. You're so incredibly sweet and kind, and I love our conversations. So thank you for making my day a little better today. So with that, I am going to get off here before Jason gets back down here because I think he's done and on his way. And I will check in with you guys here in a few minutes when I open up day 5. Hi everyone, welcome to day 6 of Advent. I'm here to open up day 5 Advent because I am running a day behind, but all is fine. So I did decide I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. For the knitting projects, I'm actually going to show you what I've gotten knit the day before I open up the new day, just because I'm having troubles remembering to get like pictures and trying to stage good photographs, and everything looks better in video anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So the first one I'm gonna open up is my Jimmy Beans Wool Advent, and this is what I have knit so far. I knit this on day 3 and this for day 4. So it is all ready and set up to knit day 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and open my little box and see what we have. So this is the yarn. It's another singles, and it's Tosh Merino Light, and it's called Grace Notes. So I don't know if you can see those really pretty speckles in there. So I really like this color a lot. I'm having a lot of fun knitting this. I will say that the lace, I am using the Prince, stop. He's trying to get me to play with the stick. I'm using the written instructions. I don't really follow lace charts very well. And Levi had pointed out to me today that it's not a very intuitive lace pattern, so you can't really, it's really easy to get lost in this lace pattern because the yarn overs don't exactly follow a particular pattern. It's kind of random because you're making these little like waves. I call them waves. They could also be considered, I guess, leaves, and it's hard to tell because the yarn is really dark. But once we get this blocked and we get it against the light background, you'll be able to see the yarn over pattern a little bit better. But yeah, I'm really loving that so far, and it's a really fun knit. It's a really interesting pattern, and it reminds me of her starting point shawl, which I knit, which I loved her starting point shawl. So that is day 5. So day 5, Teeny Button Studios. I'm knitting the, what is this called? Winter Wonderland of Minis wrap by Laura Brady. Sometimes it takes me a minute and I have to like look at the shawl to figure out which one it is because I'm knitting so many different ones. So this, I'm going to hold it down here on my white shirt because you can see it better. So this is day 4. And I'm really loving that arrow pattern. It's almost like a chevron pattern, but I like how it's broken up in the middle. So I really love this so far. And I love these middle sections where it's like the broken rib texture. I love how it's turning out. This is fabulous. So let's see what color we are going to be adding for day 5. Ooh, it's really pretty. It's got like the purple and green and orange. Definitely a Weasley color. It reminds me a lot of, oh, which one is it? Honeydukes that Nomadic Yarns knit dyes. Anyway, regardless, I love it, and it's gonna make a great addition. It's about time we had another variegated color in here, so I'm excited to knit that one up. I'm really sorry about the chirping, guys. Okay, so my next one is my snow melt. No, I keep calling it snow melt. Dust of Snow Shawl by Curious Handmade in my Suburban Stitcher wrap, or Suburban Stitcher Advent. And this is my favorite. I'm obsessed with mohair right now, so holding mohair, it's so incredibly soft and fluffy, and the colors are fabulous. I'm loving the pattern. It's a really simple repeat, and it's just enough to keep your interest. I love the chevroniness of it. I love the angle of it, and the colors are absolutely spot on perfect for this shawl. So she did an amazing job dyeing that up. And so let's see what we're gonna do for day 5. Ooh, purple. I feel like these people knew it was my birthday because there's a whole lot of purple in this, in day 5. I really like this. You have some splotches of teal, some dark grays. Yeah, this is gonna look fabulous. Yes, perfect. I love it. I'm really interested to put this dark color in here because I think it's gonna be one of those like eye catchers because we have so much light so far, and I think having that pop of purple is gonna be perfect. Pop of purple, perfect. It's a tongue twister. Okay, so that's day 5 for that. And finally, Honeybee Knits Advent Calendar. I realize now that yesterday I had said that I dyed up a special colorway for my birthday, and then I never got around to opening it up and showing it. So I've gotten a few messages from people, Laura, saying, hey, I need to see that colorway. So I will open it up in a second. But first, this is where I'm at with my adventurous wrap so far, and I love it. This is what I wanted, something super scrappy and random, and that's exactly what this is, and I'm so in love with it. And it's really quick right now because it's so small. As it gets bigger, it'll take me longer to knit it, but right now I can whip it up in a few minutes. So this is day 20, which 20 days until Christmas as of yesterday. So today's technically 19 days to Christmas, but I'm not opening that until I get to it. But anyway, so here we go. And I mentioned super special birthday colorway, Deck the Halls, and here it is. So I will say that the way this yarn dyed up, this colorway dyed up, it does look a bit different on Worker Bee if that's the base that you chose. But on Sparkle and Queen, this is how it turned out. On Worker Bee, it was a bit more muted. But guys, if there was ever a colorway that I dyed, this would be it, and that's why I put it on my birthday, because this is a total Melissa colorway. And I'm gonna need to dye this up on a full skein and make some socks, because maybe I'll do that and they'll be my birthday socks next year. But I'm super excited to skein this up, or wind this up, and pop it in my shawl. So that is day 5 for that. So before I show you my spinning advents, I did knit another stripe in my Cozy Knitter socks. So here's the ribbing for those. I will say that once I get past the ribbing, I'll put these both on the same needle. I just don't like knitting 2 cuffs at the same time on the same needle. But here it is. And I did mention, I think yesterday, that I realize now that if I knit 1 stripe a day, I won't have a full pair of socks because these stripes are thinner, so they will repeat, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm going to continue with 1 stripe a day, unless for some reason I get way ahead and want to do some extra sock knitting that isn't dust or Vista dye works. So I don't see that happening. But yeah, I really like it so far. Okay, so spinning. I did not bring my bobbins over. One is on my wheel right now. Which one's on my wheel? I'll do that one last since that one's on my wheel. But I do pop in the little spinning videos as I spin them. Izzy thinks I have something for her because it's, let me just show you her face right now. She is like, well, she was until I showed her on camera and then she looked away. She's like laser focused on this. I have got some questions about this. This is actually a bat I'm in the middle of spinning. I was gonna try to get it done before Advent started. That never happens. While I'm trying to tear this tape off to open this package, I am going to try to record a podcast tomorrow, a full one, because I do have some FOs that you guys have not seen, as well as some acquisitions that came in before Advent started. So, ooh, look at this mini braid. This is super pretty. It feels like it almost feels like it has some silk in there. But how funny is that? Because this was on my birthday. So, like, these are Melissa colors through and through. I love this. I love purple and blue, like this blue-green, purple and pink together. That's like my favorite yarn color combination in yarn and fiber. So I am really happy with this, and I can't wait to spin it up. And I'll spin that up probably when I finish recording. I'm gonna go spin, and then I will go wind all these minis and start knitting. But yeah, it's super pretty. I like this. This is Siobhan Crafts Advent calendar, and I hope she does one next year, because this is definitely one that I want to get again, because I have loved every day of this so far. She is right up my alley. She does dye yarn too, guys, so if you guys want to go check her out, she's got some pretty cool stuff. But she is in the UK, I believe. Either UK, oh no, I think this is in the UK. I think she's in Australia. I could be wrong. Maybe she's in Ireland, because I know her name, somebody told me that name is Irish. I don't know. Okay, so let's see if we have a little. So this is Fiber Nymph Dye Works, and day 5 is called Sequoia. It's dyed on 100% goat land. Says, I love that she tells you like facts about the type of fiber, and it's really cool because these advents for spinning are kind of like a fiber tasting, because there's so many different fibers that they give you. So Goatland is a long, lustrous fiber, amazingly crimpy, and naturally comes in varying shades of gray, which creates subtle, rich tones when overdyed. So here is Sequoia, and it's this really pretty purplish brown. It's got like hues of purple in there. There's a little, you can only see it if I hold it to the light like this. There's some purple here, some green back here. It almost looks like a trick of the camera, but it's not. That is the tone in the little bit of orange. This is really pretty. I really like how that is overdyed. Yeah, you can see the green there. It's cool because it almost looks like it's a lens flare from the camera, but it's not. That's how it's dyed. Super pretty. And it almost, I hate to say this, but it almost feels like human hair. So it's a bit weird in texture. Not really weird because hair, but it feels like, yeah, it definitely feels like human hair. Or maybe, oh, I pulled it apart because I was trying to test it. But that's okay. I'm going to spin it up anyway, so it's fine. But you can definitely tell it's got more of a, I don't want to use the word matted texture, but it does. Like almost like a dog fur texture. Super interesting feel, but it's really soft. Definitely a difference between the two. So I'm interested to spin this up. This feels like it might be difficult. Yeah. So this must have, I'm going to have to hold this really loosely. It feels like it's got a really long, long lustrous fiber. It's got a long staple length. So if you hold it too tightly, like if I squeeze down here, this is going to be hard to draft out. So I have to hold this very, very gently when I'm drafting. Or else it's going to try to spin up the whole thing into a big chunky yarn. And I want to try to keep it as close to the thickness as I've already started spinning as I can. So I will let you know what I think about that when I spin it up, which I am going to go do right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed day 5. I was kind of hoping I would get through day 5 and be able to open day 6. In fact, I think I said that I was going to. That was wishful thinking. It is 8:45, so I am going to go spin, and then I will go wind up these into little minis, into little cakes, and I will get started knitting. So I will see you guys in a bit. Bye. That you guys were not getting the full effect of this color over there. So it has purple, green, and orange. And I really love these tones, and I think it's gonna make a fabulous addition. I spun up the first braid from Fiber Nymph Dye Works, and while I love the color tones, I have to say I really didn't enjoy spinning this one. I use short draw technique, so for me, anything with a long staple length can sometimes be troublesome. And as I expected, the drafting of this was not quite as easy as the other fiber prep has been. I just think this isn't a fiber for me. I didn't really like the texture of it as I was spinning. It reminded me too much of dog hair. But I mean, it is beautiful, and I'm glad that I got to work with it and try it out. Finished spinning up the Siobhan Crafts, and she is my spirit animal because these colors are right up my alley, and they're literally my favorite colors in the world to put together. So you've seen this in a couple of my colorways that I dye up, including the one I did for my birthday. And every time I'm spinning and I look up here at this color, this like wine red is like my favorite. I'm so excited to see how this is all going to apply together after. I can't imagine how this is going to look after 24 days. I am loving every day of this.
Greatest first dates of all time. It was unbelievable. We could totally be ourselves. We didn't have to play any games.
Frankly, there's a little more than I needed to know.
Hey.
Guys, I just wanted to do a quick wrap up for the day. It is 11:08, and I just finished knitting day 5 of my Jimmy Beans Advent calendar. Before that, I finished my day 5 of Cozy Knitter Socks, and before that, I spun up my day 5 of both Advent calendars. Right now, I just put some popcorn in. I've got Friends on in the background, and I am about to start editing today's vlog, and I will upload it right before bed. I'm probably gonna go to bed within the next hour or so. I'm done knitting for tonight. Everything else that I want to knit on needs to be caked up, and I don't feel like doing that tonight. So I might do it while I'm uploading the vlog, but I'm not actually gonna knit any of it tonight. Tomorrow I will do my adventurous shawl, my Dust of Snow wrap, and my Winter Wonderland of Minis wrap. That shouldn't take me too long to do. And then I will be recording opening day 6, which is today, and I'm hoping that tomorrow I get caught up and actually open day 7. But that was the plan today, and it didn't happen either. In case you haven't noticed, 50 pages a day of reading has gone out the door. I'm also hoping to record a full podcast tomorrow. When I say a full podcast, it's going to be all the FOs that you guys didn't see before I started Vlogmas, and some acquisitions. But since I am doing Vlogmas, I'm going to keep the chit chat short, and I'll have some giveaways. So hopefully I can have that recorded and uploaded. Recorded tomorrow, edited Saturday morning, and uploaded. So I hope you guys have been enjoying these Vlogmases. I'm gonna go get my popcorn, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.